believe you just did that.
Take the picture, now. Okay, now that was fun.
I can feel my heart beating in my chest.
That is the way you should feel your whole life.
It's beautiful.
It's a paper town, paper houses and paper people.
Were there any intimidations working with kind of a fashion model, or did you have any prejudgments?
Yeah, no.
No, I mean, I feel lucky that when she came in, I really didn't know who she was, which is turned out to be kind of a blessing because she walked in and I just thought, well, who's this really good actress? You know, I had heard that she was a famous model, but I didn't know anything about her, and I thought she was perfect for the part. And then when people go see the movie, I hope they can go in like the way I went into the chemistry, you know.
So I have to be honest, wasn't really a fan of Margo. I think it's more so because Q was such a great guy and all that she made him go throughout the movie, I was just like, at first I was rooting for Margo and then I was just done halfway through. So, Cara, what did you channel to kind of become this complicated character? And did you see any similarities between Margo and yourself?
I think everyone is complicated. You just don't really, I think that's the point of the film, is that, you know, everyone, you seem like you can figure someone out from a distance, but you don't really know them until, you know, you really get close to them and figure that out. I feel like my job in the film was to make you feel empathy for Margo in the end, so if you didn't, then I didn't do my job properly, which is sad.
No, I'm not saying that. I'm just...
No, but that was, to be honest, I'm not gonna lie, when I watched the film at the end, I was upset. Because, you know, you watch yourself and I always critique myself extremely hard, but I didn't feel empathy for her either, and I was very upset by that, which I don't actually think I did my job properly. But that's fine.
I think you did
I
great,
completely
Cara.
disagree.
Don't be hard on yourself.
No, I don't think that's what it, I honestly don't think, for me, that's what it was about. You know, it was just about presenting these people, and like, not just the two of us, but presenting the other kids and the other girls as being really complex, you know? And I think you're gonna relate to Quentin more, and other people are gonna relate to Margo more, and other people are gonna relate to Ben more, and the reason is like the way that I related to certain people in the book and didn't to the others is because, you know, from my own personal experience, just like anything. But that was, to me, what makes it an interesting movie. You know, when things are just laid out, like, he's the good guy, she's the bad one, you know, and things are black and white, it's so unbelievably boring to me, you know?
Yeah, no,
and this movie kind of deals in a lot of the gray areas. I mean, some of the things she does, some of the things that Margo does, nothing to do with her acting, are completely lame,
Ridiculous.
mean, and
Yeah.
but some
But
of the things
you're seeing the whole thing from his perspective. You don't see when she leaves how that journey is for her.
That is true.
You see the whole thing.
No, but I don't even think, some people completely think that Quentin's wrong and think that Margo's right.
I mean,
you know?
I don't know who would think that.
When
I was watching, people are like, you know, you and Margo are so similar. I was like, but to be honest, if I was her, you know, I watched the film, I would have done every single thing differently to her.
Margo always loved mysteries. Maybe she loved him so much, she became one.
She's gone.